Not Your Average Radio, Big Homie Monski, MixedBosses.com. I got a special guest in the house today, man. It's the homie Mike Storm. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling at the house right now. Just watched the Dodgers clinch the NL West championship, so I'm chilling right now, man. How are you?
Oh man, I am amazing. I am motivated. I was looking forward to this interview, man, for real. We've been talking about it for a minute, so I'm glad it's finally going down.
Yeah, man, we got it finally in the works, man. We've definitely been in each other's ear about it, man, so it's exciting that it's finally happening.
Yeah, man. I'll be honest with you. I love doing interviews, and I get a lot of interviews from people that I don't know personally. You know what I mean? But I get to know them during the interview. But I've known you for a while, so I'm really excited just to chop it up with you and get to learn a little bit more about you, man. So it's going to be dope.
Yeah, this should be fun, man. It should be fun.
All right. So, hey, to start it off, go ahead and let's do a freestyle. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm sorry, I'm bullshit. I had to do that. Oh, man. Anyways, it's an inside joke. Don't even worry about it. This is more of a get to know the homie Mike Storm. If you want to hear him rap, you could wait and you could, or go to a show and you can hear him freestyle on the stage. That's how it's up. Anyways, I'm just bullshitting. It's a little inside joke right here at Night Chavez Radio. That's what we do, man. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
You got quiet quick, too.
I was over here lighting up this smoker's pack over here. So.
Oh, all right. That's what's up, man. Okay, like I was telling you, I always like to talk about how we met, how we came across each other, man. The first time I remember meeting you was at a Young Baka show. So shout out to the homie Young Baka and Nympho.
Young Baka, what's up, man?
All the homies out there, man. I met you at We the West. We came like really good friends is when we rode together to Monopoly and stuff like that, man. So that was definitely a dope experience to chill with you on the drive there and actually meet you. So ever since then, we've been cool as fuck. Everywhere we see each other, you show love, so I really appreciate that, brother.
Oh, yeah, man, I appreciate you too, man. I love what you do. You're a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? And, ever since I met you, you've been A1 with me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm all down for Not Your Average Radio.
That's what's up. I appreciate you, brother. This is the part that it gets interesting for me. So I know Mike Storm. I know him as the artist, the guy that's doing shows, doing his thing. But I don't know how you came up or your beginnings and why you started doing music. So, my first question is, how did you get started, man? What made you want to become a rapper?
My mom was in the entertainment industry, you know what I'm saying, in the music industry, just doing some bodyguarding and stuff. I know that sounds crazy, but, with a lot of musicians, and she also had a drum set and a guitar when I was younger. So I always had some music around me or some sort of instrument. And then as I got older, man, I fell in love with hip hop music. I fell in love with the culture. And, one day I just decided, you know what, I want to do this. Like, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to write music, learn bar structure, figure out how to do a song, you know what I'm saying, and express myself, man. Like, this is made for me, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just went at it, man. And I knew a couple artists already, so I went and asked for some help, man. A closed mouth never gets fed.
Dope, man. That's what's up. That's a very interesting. How long would you say you've been doing this? Like, actually, like, recording your music, doing shows, how long has it been?
I've been doing it for about 10 years now, and then probably like seriously hardcore like I am now, probably for the past 3-4 years, you know what I'm saying? So, before it was just perfecting my craft, finding who I was as an artist, you know what I'm saying, and just learning a lot, man. It's a lot of learning involved when you wanna make music and make it good.
Well, of course, anything that you do, man, anything you do, even me as a radio host, I'm learning every day different things. So that's what's up, man. That's, as long as you keep learning and keep evolving, you'll be doing good, man. I see you, brother. I see you doing your thing. So that's what's up.
Yeah, man, I'm out here I'm trying to get it in.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you before the interview. I have the basic questions that I asked, but as you're talking, obviously little things are going to catch my attention. So I'm going to be like, that's why I kind of added a couple other questions.
It's all good. Shoot any questions you have my way.
All right. Let's see. Now I got to think
if I have an answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I'll tell you I don't.
Oh, man. I was going to think of a real juicy one, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you got to keep it entertaining right here on Not Your Average Radio.
Right.
But what I do want to know, the question I was going to ask you, how did you get hooked up with the Alcoholics with J-Ro and stuff like that, and then the Antics came about? Came about.
J-Ro had a mixtape out before I worked with him called The Ants. That was his creation, and he came back from Sweden and came back to Pacoima, where he's from, and he wanted to create a group of artists, DJs, businessmen, entrepreneurs, anybody. It doesn't matter what you do. As long as you're down with the movement and you want to support and you bring something to the table, he wanted to put together something, and he was asking about local artists, and my name came up. He gave me a chance to go on tour with him, and we went on tour, and it's been a wrap since then, man. He created Antics Tour. I'm involved. Master C's involved. Class 1. Gnome 1. You know, Dyer Lansky. Of course, J-Ro. And I'm sure I'm missing some names in there, you know. But that's really how that came about, man. So shout out to J-Ro for that, man. He really came out searching for just people local to where he was from and where the heart of his music came from, you know. So shout out to the OG, man.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, shout out to him, man, to the Alcoholics doing it, the OGs right there, for real. And I always wanted to know that, and I was like, oh, cool. So now that I'm going to have you on the interview, there's my chance to ask you the question, you know, because we're always at a show, and it's always loud, and I can't really sit there and have a conversation with you. So it's like, one of these days.
Yeah, a show is definitely not the easiest place to talk to somebody.
That's why we've been trying to get this interview going. I'm like, all right, that's how I'm going to get my chance to ask him the question, how that came about, man. That's really dope, man. That's really dope.
Hey, now you know all about it.
There you go. Now I know. If you didn't know, now you know.
And now everybody else listening knows about it too. Hey.
That's what's up. All right, so here is the question that we're going to ask. What are you working on right now? I know you dropped the California Hurricane, a couple months ago? So you're pushing that right now? Anything else that you're working on?
Yeah, I'm working on a mixtape right now that I'm going to be featuring a bunch of local artists and also some of the Liquid family and a couple surprise guests on there as well. I don't want to say nothing yet because I really haven't released any of the full-on names and everything like that. But yeah, I'm working on about it's looking like we were going for 15, but it's looking like it's going to be more towards a 20 songs mixtape. I should be dropping January 5th. I'll be releasing the name here soon. And then, yeah, I just recently dropped California Hurricane. That's available on my website, MikeStormMusic.com. You can get that on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Napster, all the different music outlets. It's available on there. You know what I'm saying? So go out, check it out. You can preview it, but I guarantee you will like something on that record.
Hell yeah, man. That's funny that you say that when you try to like, oh, I'm going to do 15 tracks, but when you get, you know, a lot of dope artists together and creative minds, it's like 15 is not enough. You know what I mean? You're going to come up with like 20 or 30 tracks, man. So that's funny. That's dope. That's dope that you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, even 20 isn't necessarily enough, but I mean, you can only do so much before, you know what I'm saying? It's overkill. So we're going to try to keep it under 20 and try to keep it on one CD.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. You don't want to put too much product out there either. But I just thought it was funny. You're like, yeah, it was supposed to be 15, but it looks more like 20. So I just thought that was funny. But again,
yeah, that changed in about a week's time. So you know,
that's what's up. I always wanted to drop a mixtape, like as Not Your Average Radio, you know, within the last couple years that I've been doing it, and I never did. And I always like, you know, oh, I'm gonna do like 10 tracks, this and this and that. And then while we're talking, it became 11. 12, 15, 20, like 30. I'm like, this is getting out of control, man. So I haven't done anything like that, but I always wanted to do like a Not Your Average mixtape kind of thing, man. So you never know.
Oh man, you got to do it, man. Dive in. It's a pain in the ass, but the day it comes out, it's one of the best feelings ever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it gets stressful. There's a lot of things, you know, everybody thinks it's all when you see us out there on stage. We're having, you know, it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of work that goes into it too. And there's a lot involved behind the scenes that you got to do. And it's hard to get people that travel up to other countries and other states and other places on tour, and they're booked when they land, and try to get them in the studio too, you know. So it's a difficult thing, but the payoff is really what's worth it. When you give that music out to the people and they go out there and they play those songs and they appreciate it, they share it in another place that you've never even been before, that's what really makes it all worth it.
And definitely, I completely understand that. And that's the problem. If I was going to release a Not Your Average mixtape, you know, put that together, I would want to put like my full attention. And unfortunately right now, I have zero time to, you know, to put my attention to it. So it's in the back burner right now. But yeah, I'm sure, you know, when the time is right, we're definitely going to be dropping that, man. That's going to be dope too.
Oh, well, shit, I hope I'm on it.
Come on, man. You already know. I don't even know why you're even second guessing it, man. The homie Mike Storm, Antics, Master C definitely be on Not Your Average mixtape, man. You heard it right here. And you have the recording. to prove it.
And yeah, it's gonna be on there. We don't know what song it's gonna be. We don't know what it's gonna be about, but it's gonna be there.
That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. All right, man. We've been chopping it up for a little bit right here on Not Your Average Radio. We queued up a couple tracks from your California Hurricane album, L.A. L.A. Even right now, I was like, L.A.? Like, it's really weird.
Yeah, I get that quite a bit. People are like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Yeah, you got to sound it out a little bit."
So yeah, we got L.A., we got California Hurricane. So go ahead and drop those tracks, and I'll go ahead and play them right here, man. Not Your Average Radio.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy Mike Storm with the Antics Brew, Antics International. Shout out to my homeboy Master C, you know what I'm saying, for holding me down all the time on the ones and twos. We're about to get into California Hurricane right now. LA is going to be coming up for you first, and then we're going to bounce into another song, man. Thanks for listening to Not Your Average Radio. What up? La, da, 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 da. Welcome to my city. The streets paved with gold, they covered in gold. Hollywood side. The women so pretty, the city so pretty, the sky is so blue.
Not Your Average Radio, your boy Monski right here, chilling with the homie Mike Storm. What's up, brother?
Oh man, I'm chilling over here, you know what I'm saying, relaxing at the house and enjoying my evening, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. And see, that's one thing I like about doing the interviews over the phone is everybody tells me, like, oh, I'm just right here chilling on the couch or, chilling outside, enjoying the cool, right now that it was the summer, people have been chilling outside by the pool, like just doing, that's cool, you know what I mean? We're doing an interview.
Oh yeah, see, I'm a pace arounder. When I'm on the phone, I walk around like nonstop. So I'm like, I walk all through my house and up and down the hallway, out on the balcony, and you know what I'm saying. So that's only when I'm on the phone. It's my girl, drives my girl nuts.
That's crazy. That's dope. Everybody has their own thing, man. Everybody does their own thing. That's what's up. All right, so let's continue this interview, man. I'm really excited for this next part. Like I said, I've known the homie Mike Storm for a while, doing shows and stuff like that. But I didn't know how he started, and I don't know like what he's been through in the journey of his career as an artist. And so I'm really interested in see what your answer to this question is, man. But if you could please share a difficulty or an obstacle that in the last 3 to 4 years that you overcame, that you've gone through, just so people know that it's not all sunny and sunshine. We all go through stuff too, man.
I think the biggest thing for me would be patience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as an artist, you want so much to happen at one time. So I think the biggest thing for me that I've overcome is I was just always ready to just go. Okay, this needs to happen now. This needs to happen now. This needs to, so I think patience has been the biggest obstacle, the biggest hurdle for me, man. Just knowing things, it'll get done. You know what I'm saying? We'll get it right. And then, and when it's supposed to happen, like you said earlier, when it's time to happen, it'll happen, so. I would say patience, man, is one of the biggest things, and that definitely helps with the business side of it too. You know what I'm saying? When you're waiting for people to respond, or you're waiting to book a show, or you're waiting for a promoter in another country to tell you the information on flying you out, or it takes time, man. And when you do this stuff, you get excited when you're going to go out and you're going to go. When you love it, you get excited to go out and do these things. So patience, man.
Or when you hit up Not Your Average Radio host, like, hey, get me on your radio, and he calls you back like 2 months later. Yeah, I get it.
Hey, you're a busy man. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's the first time that someone's said that. So that's really, I always like learning, and I'm a student too, you know what I mean? And whether you're, I do radio obviously, but I think I could learn from you as an artist. I could learn from, I also interviewed a homie that did makeup, you know what I mean? But he's on his grind. He's doing big things. He's doing makeup for celebrities and stuff like that. So, just like anything, you start from the bottom, right, and you work your way up.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we're all students and we're all learners. I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you stop learning and you've decided that you don't want to, you're not a student anymore. I mean, everybody's a teacher in their own right too, of course, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think the second you stop learning, you've peaked yourself out as a person.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You never know enough. Even if you do, say at this moment, I know everything there is about radio. Radio is always changing, or everything's always changing, so you have to evolve with the changes. So you never know everything. So yeah.
Right, or you could have interest in something else in your life. So if you feel like you know enough about radio, then go take one of those other interests you have in your life and go explore it a little bit.
This is dope. This is 100% not intentional, but I'm going to use this opportunity to ask you my last question. So you just said use one of your other interests and go for it. So my next question, which is my last question, is if the homie Mike Storm was not an artist, he wasn't doing music, what would you be doing?
Oh, I own like a food truck or like a little hole in the wall restaurant that serves really bomb food.
Okay, I should have expected that. I should have expected that because you'll be you're always posting food and it's not like, you
Or like
know,
a weed farmer in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Something like that too would work.
how about you do both? You do like your front is your food, but in the back you sell weed. You know what I mean? There you go.
Hey, maybe that might work in Colorado, you know?
No, but for real, man, the food that you've been
Have like
posting.
a rolling dispensary with, and then you can get tacos at the same damn time.
There you go. Hey, it works. Have everybody smoke out, get the munchies, and then eat your tacos. You see?
Hey, it sounds like a perfect business plan to me.
Yes, yeah. So go to the bank, go to Wells Fargo or Chase, and tell them that. I'm sure they'll be happy to lend you some
Oh
money.
yeah, I'm sure I'll get along real fast with that idea.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, but the food you be posting, man, you do, it seems really good, like real health. Most people put like these really greasy hamburgers or steaks or like crabs at Famous Dave's or whatever that place is called. That you have a mess of crab legs everywhere. But like the food you post is like from a restaurant, like a fancy restaurant. It always looks nicely prepared and everything, man. So yeah, that's funny that you said that. I would completely agree with you.
Oh yeah, man, I love cooking as much as I love making music.
What's your favorite type of food to cook? Anything, long as it's edible, or you like a certain type of
I cook.
food?
I'm like I like to slow cook food. You know what I'm saying? So like in a slow cooker or in like a smoker. You know what I'm saying? So like 4 to 6 hours. Take time. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm making soups and stews and stuff like that. I like to slow cook. So.
That's interesting. Have you always liked to slow cook since you've been cooking?
I wouldn't say that. Nah, not necessarily. I mean, I guess that's just stuff I've figured out as I've gotten more into my culinary side of myself, I guess you would say.
All right, yeah, these are.
As weird as that sounds to say, because I never talk about
Hey,
it.
that's why this is called Not Your Average Radio. I'm bringing the not your average shit out of your interview, and this is just random stuff. Now I'm done asking questions. This is me just being curious because your biggest difficulty that you had to overcome was patience. But then I ask you about what you like to do as a cook, and you like to do the stuff that takes forever to do, the slow cooking. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know.
Oh yeah, well with music, I don't have the patience with music and the patience with cooking is two different things. When you're cooking, you're by yourself in the kitchen. It's your hands, it's your seasonings, it's you chopping it. There's not really. I mean, sometimes you'll have someone there helping you out, but I mean, really, when you're cooking, it's just you. It's your solo mission.
That's what's up, man. This is definitely becoming a Not Your Average interview for real. This is going crazy.
Real fast.
Real quick, man. So this is Not Your Average Radio. I got the homie Mike Storm right here. Thank you so much, brother, for jumping on the interview. I'm so glad that we finally got this done. And, I'm looking forward to your mixtape, man, that you'll be dropping January 5th, I believe you said.
Yeah, January 5th. And Monski, I appreciate you for having me on. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to Not Your Average Radio. Hopefully we'll do it again sometime soon.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. One last thing, brother. You want to go ahead and do shout outs or, those that don't know who you are, like where they can contact you and get your music?
Oh, definitely, man. If you go on iTunes, look up Mike Storm or California Hurricane, Tornadoes in LA, or you can just go to MikeStormMusic.com and literally everything is there. Facebook would be Facebook.com/MikeStormMusic. Twitter is I am Mike Storm. And then my Instagram is Mike_Storm. I know they're all different, but some other people out there want to be me, and that's not cool. So, but yeah, if you go to MikeStormMusic.com, everything is a click away. It'll take you to iTunes. So, you can go there and check out all my merch. There's free music to listen to on my website as well. And then I got all my videos posted up there too, man. So that's where you find me at.
There you go. There you go. We did the 2 tracks, LA and California Hurricane, from his California Hurricane album. We have 2 more tracks that we queued up, Where I'm From and On Our Way. So go ahead and introduce those tracks, brother, and I'll go ahead and drop them, man.
All right, man. Before I get out of here, we're going to drop 2 more songs for y'all, man. We got the first one with the homie King T. Yes, the legendary King T from the Liquid Crew. And then we're going to jump into On Our Way. We hope you dig it. Peace.
West Coast, that's where I'm from. Make a toast with the moon, get high with the sun. West Coast, that's where I live. That's where I live. West Coast, that's where I'm from.